Hello, welcome back to the wedding planning vlog. We're 1 month out, which is really nuts. We've got 4 weeks to make this happen. We're starting off on a terrible note. Everything has gone wrong. The worst thing that could possibly happen has happened. I went to my first fitting and my wedding dress ripped up the back. It was happening behind me. I don't know what really happened, but the zipper just went and ripped up, and we had to use pliers to get me out of it. The dress was ordered to be perfectly my size. I got a little bit bigger. I was emailing the designer. They were telling me that the dress was put on incorrectly. The store was saying that the dress is too small. So I'm kind of like in this weird decision point where there's a lot of tailors who do wedding dresses, but there's very few who understand like the intricacies of a dress like this specific one. So I don't just want to take it anywhere, but everywhere that was recommended by my wedding dress designer is pretty much full until September. The lesson for future brides: go get your dress tailored crazy early. 2, get your dress in a bigger size. When I used to intern at Kleinfeld, we always got dresses in larger sizes because you want to get it tailored in so that it fits you perfectly. Maybe I need to go back and watch that LA wedding dress vlog, but for some reason when we were in that appointment, they decided to buy the size that I was in, which was the sample. It felt pretty snug, but considering that was almost going to be a year and a half from our wedding date, I definitely should have sized up, and I don't know why I was convinced not to. So I'm very stressed. I did not think there would be anything this crazy to be sorting out in the last month video. I thought we would just be like doing Excel spreadsheets. I don't know. The good news is nothing could possibly be worse than this, I think. Unless the venue cancels. Let's forget about that. That would be bad. Put that bird feeder here because I felt like I needed a little more nature in my life, and I'm so happy it's working. It took like 3 weeks. None of the birds were coming, and I feel like they finally learned this is where the food is. I've never been outside while they came, so that was exciting for me. Like, if it was the flowers, if it was the music, if it was anything, it's adaptable. The dress is not adaptable. If the dress breaks, currently with the zipper broken, I just don't have a dress. There's a place that sells samples in San Francisco. There's another place that does like loans for photo shoots, and they might be able to let me loan one for a wedding. I ordered a zipper and fabric from Vivian Westwood, and we're gonna see if it can be repaired, but the timeline is very tight. So I've just been very nervous about that. My dress is with one of the tailors though right now, so we're just gonna hope everything comes through. In terms of everything else though, oh, there's spilled water everywhere. I did get some new shoe options. I did try some new shoes from Bloomingdale's, and I think I did find some that are gonna work better. Ignore the freaking paper that I don't want to take off the bottom. This is Stuart Weitzman heel. It's a size 11, so I need to be going up a lot in these shoe sizes. This one, the paper, I can't. This one is super cute. It fits pretty well. It's pretty comfy. I feel like it's a good heel height since I don't need the dress hemmed. I forget if I gave that update last time. The dress was also cut to a very perfect height. I can't hem it pretty much, so I need to wear like 3.5-inch heels. These are my other favorites from Jeffrey Campbell. I really like the lacy front. I was originally thinking I wanted a designer heel, but I am super happy with these more than any of the shoes I've tried on, to be honest. They're a little bit of a lower heel, but they've got a really long point, which I love, and I just think the detailing is very antique-y and pretty upfront. And I know for a fact these are shoes that I'll wear again. I did fall in love with this other pair from Lolfa Randall, but I think they're just too much fun for the wedding. They also came and they looked a little bit used. They're very like summery, cute, puffy flower heels. I'm just obsessed with the puffy flower. They're actually so comfy and they looked so flattering on. I just feel like they look a little worn, like maybe they've been in store for a long time and then they were shipped to me. So I might try to exchange these. I don't wear heels that much, but I feel like I would wear these heels. The way my dress hits though, my toes would be sticking out, so I definitely want a closed-toed shoe. I think we're gonna stick with the Jeffrey Campbell. They're definitely gonna be comfier. Although our wedding floor is stone, so we're gonna be standing around for a very long time on stone, which is something to consider. One time I worked a wedding at the New York Public Library, and standing on that stone floor was so painful after the whole day. My toes were numb. That was really bad. And I was wearing like 2-inch heels, but those shoes were not comfy. So I think comfort is the key. These are obviously less comfortable, but they're so pretty. What I also love about these is that because this fabric is pretty soft, it has a lot of give for like wideness of foot, or when you need more room, you can breathe through it. I'm trying to remember everything. So far this month, we sent out all our invitations. Our guests got them. I'm working on the seating chart wall, which let me show you an example. We found a way to get my grandpa to do some calligraphy on it, which is gonna be really cool. This is obviously so ugly, but this is kind of what it's gonna look like. And then I made a mock-up on a seating chart wall, what that will look like. So I'm sending all of it to my mom and she's gonna help lay it out. Since they're on the East Coast, then we don't have to bring things back and forth, East Coast, West Coast. We've got a call with our officiant, our photographer, our videographer this month just to finalize the timelines. We got all our RSVPs in, we got everyone's meal selections in, we picked our signature drink, we put the deposit for the cake, we had the meeting with the florist. Things are like very, very finalized. It's just the dress. It's all gonna work out. It's all gonna work out. I'm gonna return those shoes that don't work and we'll see about the dress. I cannot believe that I have had so much time to figure this out. I got engaged October 2023. I think because we had the first wedding, I felt so chill about the second one. That was my fault. That's on me. Ugh, this is so annoying. Oops, the cake said that they didn't get my deposit. It's a little stressful keeping on top of payments for wedding stuff because some people, I would prefer to pay everything with credit card for points, but some people prefer Zelle and that's the only way to pay them and they'll give you 24 hours. So you need to make sure, like I usually keep my money in my savings account. So you just need to make sure you've got the cash like ready to go. Oh, this is weird. I definitely went through the whole thing this morning. Let's try this again. Okay. Done. We've got our cake. That feels good. Let's keep good vibes that it's not gonna rain and I'll get back to you guys. Today we're in Palo Alto and I'm headed down to San Jose, Santa Clara area to pick up my dresses. Aogan's new job has an office down here and every time I come, I love getting Izzy's bagels. They are the best bagels in the Bay Area that I've found so far. I haven't actually had their cream cheese because I do just get egg sandwiches, which is a little bit harder to find here. And I got a little latte. I've been so nervous about this dress, just not knowing exactly what it's going to look like. We had a very long discussion designing it together, but I haven't had any progress updates. And so this is going to be my first time seeing it. And hopefully it'll fit perfectly and we don't need to do any repairs, but my fingers are crossed for that. I brought my shoes that I picked out. I brought the bag that I picked out. I'm gonna need to test my hair, which I forgot because I did not bring a hair tie. But I'm gonna pick up my friend Cassie on the way and we're gonna get some, look. Yum, 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 yum. Although I'll be in New York for the wedding, so I can have all the bagels I want then. I was just craving one. Yeah, but I'm gonna get Cassie and then brave the highway down there. Ooh. It's so hot. It's so hot. This is like the last big thing I'm really worried about. Okay, this is bad. I really don't like it.
What, the red?
The color of red is like not what we discussed. The fabric is like the wrong, it's not like Chinese silk. It's like more of like the Vietnamese dress material, which is also something we discussed. And like the shape, like that fabric doesn't hold that shape right. It's just not, for the amount that I paid for that, it's like really not
How much was it?
giving. It was like 700.
Shut up.
And I was like, it'll be all my hopes and dreams in a dress. I'm like legitimately thinking I'm gonna make something like on Etsy.
I mean, I don't really know
It should be
much,
stiffer.
but it should be stiffer, right?
Yeah. Because like these dresses are supposed to be like flowy in the way they hang down in front, but like it's not the right material.
Yeah.
It's not shiny and it's not burgundy. It's much closer to like this red than like a deep red.
Right.
Like I unironically think I'm not gonna wear it.
Why don't you tell them?
I mean, it took like 2 months to make.
I know, but why don't you tell them that they made it wrong?
But I think they made it based on what we discussed, but it just didn't work.
Oh. But didn't you tell them, like, it's a Chinese dress?
Yeah, they knew. And they showed me the fabrics. Let me show you the picture of it. It's not the fabric we discussed.
Really?
This is the one that I chose, and that one looks like a shinier, heavy, deeper. I mean, it's got bright red accents, but it's like a deeper red. And the one that I got,
it's like red with like little,
with black.
It's not even flowers. It's like tree leaves.
It's not this one. That's like more similar, but that's not what it is.
No, it's like
because that's also shiny.
Yeah.
It's like not even on this option list. I don't know if I should tell them or go, because the guy who's like in charge is
I think you should tell them.
Because we're here right now.
Yeah, because we're here.
This is
Just
so
tell them.
awkward.
It's fine. I'll go with you. Get a refund at least. You know, like if you're gonna have to buy something else.
Hi, sorry, we're back.
Okay. I was looking at my emails back with Michael, and the fabric that we discussed is different than the one that was used for the dress.
Oh, that I do not know. I can ask her.
Okay.
Yes, good morning.
Yeah.
Nó bảo cái vải này
Nó giống nhau chứ nó thì tự nhận. Tự dung nhìn nó giống. Để xem.
No.
màu khác màu.
Hồi trước nó vẫn gửi cho nó tổ làm sao mình thấy là xem mà.
Okay, can you shoot him an email or text?
Yes.
And tell him what the issue is, and
Okay.
then he can translate to me what the best way
Okay.
to proceed.
Perfect.
And the material should be thicker, right?
I think so. That's what it looks like from the.
So if plan B, if we cannot do another one that short period of time, can you just wear this towel for that day? Then we can adjust the pricing afterwards. Would this doable as a stand-in dress?
I would prefer not, to be honest, because I was very particular about the color of the fabric.
Or you can find another dress if you don't want to wear this one.
Yeah.
That's plan C.
Okay.
Right.
I'll let him know about the fabric and then see.
Okay, yes.
So at the very least, you can get a refund if it's not ready in time.
Yeah, and then you have to find
Something else. Yeah.
another dress to wear. You don't want to wear this one.
Yeah.
Okay,
Okay.
yeah.
I'll talk to him.
Yes, of course.
Okay. Thank you so
Thank
much.
you.
Okay, I'm glad we went. Thank you for being my backup. I think it was definitely better to tell them now than later, and then this way I can get a full refund if it's not. I get very intimidated with like the people who are like, it's pretty much the same.
Yeah,
like
no.
pushing you back like that. And you're
Yeah.
like, no, it's not.
It's
really
literally not the same. That's a different dress.
Okay, anxiety's over. I honestly think if you weren't here, I wouldn't have gone back.
Yeah, I
I've
know.
just been
I'm
like,
just
I'm
like,
gonna eat it. It's fine.
it's so expensive.
know.
You can't just, and it's a big, important day. So,
Keys are here.
unfortunately, we're gonna have to go
Like
back and argue.
I could wear it, and she was like, "Can you just wear it?" And I was like, going to say yes, but then I was like, I feel like you have to say no.
Yeah, no.
Otherwise,
They're not even gonna try.
they're not gonna try.
Yeah,
She was really pushing for the like,
yeah,
just wear this.
right.
Now we're at square one. My dress is back to where it was a month ago, and I don't have a rehearsal dinner dress. It'll be fine. I have a backup option that I really liked on Etsy, so I might.
Okay. Can they get
try
it
that.
done?
I mean, I might have to pay extra to get it done.
Okay.
But it can be done.
Yeah. I'm sure it's gonna be cheaper or no?
No. Yeah.
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 Okay.
I guess in my head I was like, that one will be more like off the shelf, like it might not fit perfectly, but this is like a custom one, so it's gonna be way better.
No, yeah. No, I feel that, but this is crazy. You're not wearing that.
Yeah, it's a different
Yeah,
material.
it's not even what you wanted. It's too thin. Very expensive.
I feel like the material makes it look more casual.
For sure. Yeah,
Okay.
I agree.
We'll get sushi and recover, and I'll
okay.
search Etsy and try to find something.
You'll find something. It's gonna work out. But we cannot leave with that.
That's like how the other dress shopping I did was, where I felt very like almost not menaced. Menaced is an aggressive word,
Yeah.
but like pressured
Yeah,
to make
for sure,
decisions
to
based
make-
on
yeah.
what other people
People
were
are
saying because they
saying,
don't
yeah.
want to change it.
Right.
And you're like, no, it's
You have
different.
to, yeah.
If I'm telling you it's different and I'm showing you the picture,
Picture
it's
is
different material.
No, it was so different.
On to the
Good
next
thing you brought me. Because
Yeah, thank you. I can't really move my mouth, but today I'm testing out the, I guess they're TikTok viral face masks. This is supposed to dry over 1 to 3 hours. Every time I move my mouth though, it starts moving. It does feel very nice. I think it's a little bit small for my face, but it's the Medicube collagen mask, and a lot of people have been using the peel off one that's a liquid, so you sleep with it and peel it off overnight, but this is the sheet one that only stays on for a few hours. Someone else's makeup artist recommended using it on their wedding day, so I'm just gonna try it out. I got 2 of these so I can give one to my mom too. PDRN Pink Collagen Gel Mask. We're just missing a lot of my nose. While this is drying, I have to hold it here. While this is drying, I'm trying to figure out our table numbers. The ones I liked from Etsy are going to be a lot actually with shipping, so I'm gonna see if we can DIY something, and then I need to figure, oh my god, I keep sliding. It's been a whole disaster with the wedding shoes. I have to start basically over and find new shoes and accessories for everything since those other ones didn't fit, and the other package is having an issue because it's coming from Canada. I have to do all that shopping all over again, and I have had such a tough time finding ones that I actually like. I think we might go the real route, but I am stressed about that. I also need to rethink the venues and place cards for the wedding day, so it's gonna be a big Etsy day while this dries. I used these ones. I used the holes from the eyes and the mouth, because why not? Don't let any part of it go to waste. Okay, I'm gonna stop talking so it stops moving, but I feel like it's drying into place a little bit now. Been an hour and a half and I had to use the glasses to hold down the part on my nose because it started peeling off, but all the areas that aren't touching my skin are still jelly and the rest are kind of coming off on their own, so we'll just take it off. I think I'll plan to leave it on for longer on the actual day. It smells amazing. My eyebrows like printed into this one. My skin feels pretty good. I wouldn't say it feels amazing. It probably feels like the same as any other face mask, but I do enjoy the process, so I think I will be using these. I'm having a lot of trouble with the signage. I just can't find, I feel like most of the things you can find pre-made or in Etsy templates are fonts I don't like or things that I'm not, I don't know, all the examples I'm seeing are things that I just don't really connect with, so I'm not sure what exactly to do. We're gonna need to research this a little bit more. We are at the One Hotel for a little staycation, and I got bored of my WeWork, so I came here a little bit early and I figured I would use the Wi-Fi and do some planning work. I had a call this morning with the venue and we went through the floor plans, and I'm so stressed about a wedding plan. Our planner told us it's raining the day before and the day after our wedding, but we're still like pretty far out, so predicting weather that far out is crazy. I really hope it doesn't rain though. You never know. Some of the things on my to-do list today. So we have our flower girl. It's one of Eogan's cousin's daughters, and so we were looking at dresses and I sent them a few options that were kind of in our color palette. I had so much fun looking at these. Azazi? I think it's called Azazi. I feel like I've seen people promoting their bridesmaids looks, but they have a lot of really cute flower girl outfits too. So these are some of the ones that I really loved. I'm gonna let the flower girl choose which one she's kind of feeling, and hopefully she likes one of them. I think they are so sweet though. That's kind of a last minute thing. I figured out the table situation because I've been so stressed about the floor plan and how we're gonna fit everyone. We can put the kids on a couch in like a lounge area. So I think they'll have like a fun little kids corner, kids lounge, and they can all hang out. Then we don't have to worry about the table settings because each table, it's one long table, but each table only sits 6 people. So some families have 2 kids, some families have 3 kids. So the families are gonna get like spread out across like 3 tables. That was stressing me out. They can have a fun little party over there and not take up room on the main table. Oops. Hold on. I brought free water. Then in New York, we had that florist meeting and it went pretty well. We're very much on the same page. The design document our planner put together is so helpful. Every single vendor I've spoken to is like obsessed with it. It really helps curate the vision, and I feel like she was saying that I did a good job with making decisions, but I feel like I'm so indecisive. But because we had that design document, the vision was already set in stone. Like I wasn't going to change too much from that plan, so we kind of got locked in and chose different bases that we should put the flowers in. There were these darker twisty candles that we originally had in the design document, and we went for lighter ones because they didn't really have a plum color. It was more like wine red. So we made some tiny adjustments there, but feeling very good about the flowers. I totally forgot I might need to bustle my dress, so I really need to go get that fitted ASAP. This is actually so dark that we are in this 1 month out vlog and I'm still talking about getting my dress tailored. Oh my god. The other thing I thought about during the florist appointment is that I want to save my bouquet or do something interesting. So there's some cool ones on Etsy. Like I've seen people do, oh my god, I'm forgetting what it's called. Like when it's clear and solid and you put something inside of it. Resin. Put it in resin. Resin. Bookends. So you could do cool florals inside of there. I would just like to have things. I don't want like a frame of the bouquet because what am I going to do with that unless it's some kind of cool artsy thing. I'm thinking bookends, bookmark. They do tables and stuff, but what am I going to do with that? It would be sick if they were like you could do resin on the bottom of a glass. They do coasters. I'm thinking I might make like an ornament for both of our families. I need to decide on that and decide quick because a lot of these places, some of them are really expensive and I don't want to spend that much. It's kind of a once in a lifetime thing. Like I'm never going to be able to preserve those flowers ever again. I'm just kind of stressed. Like, do I want flower bookends? So I have to figure that out, but let's just do a little bit of work. I'm reworking the floor plan. Now that kids aren't sitting at the main table, it opened up so much space. So I'm feeling really good about that. And then my mom also printed out a bunch of like testers of the Canva things I've been designing for like, there's so many signs, the bar signs. We're having like a phone guest book sign, and then like scan to upload your photo sign. And then we have the menus I've been working on, which just got approved. So I'm really happy about that. I placed that order. There's like 6 of them here. Just a lot of Canva formatting. Luckily, I got a Canva Pro free trial. I feel like they give me a free trial every other month. If you just don't sign up for the membership, they keep offering you more free trials, so that's what I've been doing. We made a decision on the music for the ceremony, but I need to fill out this form for the videographer just to lock in some of the details. Like, they always ask questions like, what's music you listen to together? What are songs you really like? And I have such a hard time just thinking of it on the spot. I could not even tell you. What do I like? I've had this tab open for like 2 weeks and I couldn't even tell you. I'm gonna shower and think about it.
I have not really had a serious conversation with myself yet about the fact that we don't have a rain plan. I'm sure it'll be fine, but you can never say never. I just got off a call with our planner, Natalie, and we figured out so much stuff. There's a lot of things I need to do, but we are torn between 2 different menu plate designs now, and I'm really happy with the 2 options. I'm glad she kind of was leaning towards telling me to scrap the first plan that I had because I really, really like these 2. We discussed everything under the sun, but my top priority next is figuring out the cake. We have our officiant. We're getting the design locked down. We have a bunch of meetings coming up. I still don't have shoes, so the top things are cake and shoes. And I feel like not the end of the world if those 2 end up being anything else. But I'm feeling very, very good. I mean, I'm nervous. I'm also working on the bar signage, but we also are figuring out exactly what we want to do for the signature cocktails because we only signed up for a menu plan that has 1 signature cocktail. And I think we're gonna try to design our own second signature cocktail that's of the free things. So we'll see. Hopefully that goes over well with the caterer. We also figured out what we're doing for our scent. We're gonna get 4 Le Labo candles, place them strategically throughout the room. So I'm gonna order those so that we have them ready to go. I think we're in a pretty good place. If you guys wanna see some more of the wedding planning videos, I've got the other vlogs I'll put up here, and I'll see you guys next time. I need to go get sweet drinks. I'm starving.